Hey everybody, so I'm going to be giving my opinion here on a specific person in the metalcore scene who a lot of people say isn't metal. And I'm going to be talking about metalcore as well in general because a lot of people say metalcore isn't metal either, which it has metal in the name anyway, but I don't understand. So obviously by that statement I just gave away what I pretty much thought about it, but I'll get more into that in a second. So let's start with Fronz from Attila. A lot of people say that Fronz is not metal. I would say no one really knows if Fronz is metal or not. And the reason I would say that is because Fronz, it's an opinion type thing, you know? But Fronz, a lot of what he does is he raps. Fronz likes to rap. But he does do a scream when he raps. Sorry, my piggy that props this up is starting to lose suction. So Fronz doesn't... He screams, but he raps. And rapping, they say, is not metal, but new metal, people rap. Another thing they say, Attila's not a real band, but I can get into that at a different time. Anyway, so the thing is, like, with metalcore, I'll get into metalcore. I would say it is metal, and I would say Fronz is metal too, and that's my opinion. But like I said, I guess you'd have to ask Ozzy these questions or anybody from Black Sabbath or those early bands that created metal because they would know, right? They created it. But the thing is, I watched a documentary about metal, and it was called Metal: A Headbanger's Journey. If you haven't seen it, I would check it out. But he talks about his likes and dislikes of metal, but it's all under this huge chart. It starts with rock and roll, and it goes all the way to metal. I'm pretty sure it's been a while since I've seen it. It's a little bit older now. But the thing is, like, he talks about, at the end of it, being true. Metal is being true to yourself and not giving a flying F what people think. You know, not giving a flying shit what people think about you. And you just being yourself, and it gives you the confidence to be yourself. And Fronz is not afraid to be himself, even though he knows he's going to get made fun of for rapping and stuff like that. But, you know, is metalcore metal? Yeah, it's metalcore, you know? It's hardcore metal, but some people don't know if it's metal or not. Hardcore is a type of genre of punk, and some punk is related to emo. See, there's so many different genres in so many different places that it's hard to keep track. I love music. I used to be a musician. I plan to start making music again soon. But the thing is, metal is an interesting thing. It started out from the blues, and then it got turned into rock and roll. And rock and roll became mainstream with Elvis Presley and the Beatles and all these bands. But I think the origins of metal are in lyrics. I would have to say go back to Steppenwolf, because he says heavy metal thunder at one point in Born to Be Wild. And the sound of metal goes back to the Kinks, because he cut a certain part of his amplifier to get distortion out of it to do You Really Got Me. And it's life, man, for me. I love metal. It gives me such a powerful feeling. You know, metalcore, there's like a lot of injections of emo in it. And the emo lyrics, like, you can either dwell in them or feel less alone because you know that someone else feels the same way that you do through the lyrics. They touch your soul. And Anyway, I just wanted to make this quick video, and I know the painting in the background's not metal. I am currently in the living room, so... Anyway, thank you for watching.